Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel and welcome to your March Love Focus. With a Love Focus reading, I'm going to be drawing 6 cards from the deck, the Druidcraft Tarot edition. And with it being, it will be a generalised love reading with a focus of trying to bring it back to the self as well. Okay, so I may get drifted off in going into the story and so on. But all the while I will be trying to bring it back to the love of the self as well. Okay, so bearing in mind this is a generalised reading, so some of these messages may not resonate with you, some of them will, and those that do resonate with you, those that come to your mind first is what it's telling you to focus on first of all. I would just like to say a huge thank you to those that have liked and subscribed to my channel so far. It's been very overwhelming, and all the lovely feedback and comments, I very much appreciate it. If you just excuse me for a few moments, I'm just going to channel in for your reading. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to stop there. I did shuffle a lot whilst off camera as well. I'm going to split the deck into 3. Okay, Capricorn, a card came out whilst I was shuffling. Ace of Pentacles. This is great. Some of you are contemplating starting new businesses, moving home, may have had some kind of increase within your finances. Now I know that this is a love reading, but again, it very much depends on where your love is focused. Some people focus a lot of their love towards their work, and if that is the case, you know, this could be a job promotion, a job offer. This could also be some kind of inheritance or some kind of competition that's been won. But you know, in terms of finances in general, I feel like it's going to play a part within the month of March, and with it being the ace, it very much symbolises the start of something new. You see the bear on this card is coming out of his cave, so I feel like some of you are venturing into something new. Okay, and you've been a bit cautious about it, a bit steady, but it is here. It is here and ready, waiting. It's almost like you're thinking about it. You're thinking about it, and the opportunity is here for you to take. Okay, we'll just play your reading. Okay, Capricorn, at the bottom of the deck we have the King of Cups, overall theme. Okay, so this could be a person, male or female, water sign, Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio person that's running throughout your March reading. Okay, now I'll show you your cards. You have the Lady, also known as the Empress, the 3 of Swords, 6 of Swords, the Hanged Man, the 9 of Swords, and we have the 7 of Cups. Okay, so I am sensing a lot of you are wanting to move forward or out of a situation. Some of you, I feel, are involved in a situation right now. Now you have 2 swords, and you have a few swords cards here as well. So the 9 of Swords is sitting directly below the 3 of Swords. Okay, so I feel like there is a situation. There is a situation where you're wanting to progress forward and move into something. It's causing you some disharmony. Sorry, my earring fell out then. some confusion and some disharmony as well, okay? Because with the Hanged Man here, it's telling me that you're feeling restricted in some way. You've got the Six of Swords of wanting to move forward, but this person, he just can't seem to move forward. It's almost like he needs some assistance. He needs some of the swords to be able to break him, to be able to cut him free from this, okay? Now, it's interesting because we do have the starts of something new, and the lady, you know, talks about creativity, and the birthing of something new also relates to children and having a family as well. So some of you could be pregnant or find out that you're pregnant within March. You know, the Three of Swords card here can symbolise there's some heartache around family matters as well, okay? Because the Three of Swords tends to speak of some form of suffering and pain, some heartache in matters of the heart, okay? But the swords do always relate to your intellect and your thoughts, okay? So a lot of the time when we're experiencing hurt and suffering, you know, when it's about like reflecting back to what it is within us, of why it is that we're experiencing this kind of pain, and it could be some kind of loss as well. Now, we only have one court card within your reading, which is the King of Cups, so this could be over a water sign, but this also could be someone who's very supportive of you throughout this time as well, because I do see that some of you are trying to move forward. You're trying to move forward, and the Three of Swords is in this position, and the Six of Swords is moving away from this Three of Swords situation, okay? Three of Swords situation. Three of Swords can also symbolise triangles as well, love triangles. I do see that with the Nine of Swords. Now, the nines are one step away from being completed, okay? So there's potentially a thought process that's been going on. And I know that they normally refer to the Nine of Swords as a card of being kept up, worrying, anxiety and stress, having sleepless nights, which a lot of the time this card can symbolise. But we also forget that, you know, we're so close to completing that cycle that you're coming out of this this period now, okay? You progress to the 10 and it's a completion. You complete that cycle. But at the same time, a lot of us can tend to get stuck in places like this, okay? You have the opportunity to move forward, and there's new offerings and beginnings here being presented to you, okay? I do see that there's the new offering in a financial matter. It could be in terms of a new job or career or business. Now, you have lots of options available to you. The Seven of Cups speaks to having many options. But it tells me with this card that you're very much focused in all of these options, and you're not. There's plenty of options to choose from, but you're not picking one. You're not choosing one. You rather stay worrying and thinking about it as opposed to actually taking any action. Now, you don't have any wands within your reading, so there's no action being taken here. I feel that some of you are very much just thinking, wondering, waiting, keeping yourself bound, okay? I'm getting a lot of this sense of you keeping yourself bound to something. But at the same time, you know, wishing and wanting to move forward. But you do have plenty of options available to you. You have plenty of routes and avenues. You have new routes and avenues. And I think when I look at this bear, I think it's, you know, the bear within this reading is you, Capricorn, okay? It's to be fearless, okay? People usually tend to fear the bear, but the bear here actually looks quite fearless himself. So, in a sense, it's, you know, face up to your fears, okay? Face up to your fears. The bear is normally a fearless creature, and people are normally fearful of the bear. But when you look at this, and the star is presented around him, the bear is almost like the one that's being fearful, okay? Coming out of his cave, it's almost like, you know, just take the necessary steps, okay? And don't be afraid. Okay? Don't be afraid. You have offerings of new love here. You have offerings and opportunities in which avenue that might be. You have a cup. You have a cup that's waiting for you and it's not being taken because you're refusing to look at it. You're keeping yourself bound here. Whether it's you that's keeping yourself bound here or someone else is keeping yourself bound here. But I very much see that it's you, Capricorn. It's you, because this is someone who overanalyzes, overthinks the situation, gets themselves into a state of anxiety and stress and sleepless nights and worry when there are so many opportunities available. You have avenues and you have the Six of Swords, and what's great about the Six of Swords is this is clarification that you are moving into calmer waters. Things that have been stormy in the past, you are moving and sailing into calmer waters, and this person has all of the support that they need to do that. Okay? If you are experiencing some heartache and some loss and I won't say separation because there's not enough here to sort of determine some kind of separation, unless it comes, with the lady as well, okay? Because the lady, you can relate to a family card in some way. Maybe this is a part of yourself, okay? There's a part of yourself that's hurting and suffering at the minute, okay? But the Three of Swords, I can honestly say, the Three of Swords and the Six of Swords facing this way, this is telling me that you are moving out of this. You are coming out of this. You're going into a state of healing, okay? Right underneath that, you do have the Seven of Cups. So I think the message is, if you're wanting to move forward, you need to decide and choose an avenue, choose an option, whatever cup it is that you want. You've got plenty of options to choose from, but you're just mulling it over, okay? Be brave. I do apologise if you can't see these videos that clearly. I do hope that you can. I will be investing in a better visual camera soon. But it's better when it's in the daylight. Okay, so we have the King of Cups. These could also be the energies that you're presenting as well. Okay, the King of Cups is a very caring, very sensitive and nurturing kind of king. Very much in control of one's emotions, or at least they know how to navigate them, and they're very, very good at being supportive. If you are in a state of healing right now, or you're experiencing some kind of loss, or some kind of hurt in some way, or not quite sure which avenue or which direction to go in, seek advice from a water sign. Okay, I think they're very, very good at being able to give advice. These cards together here, okay, the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man talks about seeing things differently. Talks about being able to see things from a different perception. And what keeps them bound in these thoughts and bound to trees and not moving anywhere, and, is because we're focusing on something else. We're focusing on something different. This card, when I look at this card, is looking very much up to the sky, okay? Both these cards talk of being in a dream state. This can be a very illusionary card as well. It talks to fantasy. So not seeing things for as they are. Okay? You're refusing to look. You're refusing to see things for as they are. You're keeping yourself in a state of being bound by your own thoughts. It's creating this kind of pain and suffering. When you have birthing of new ideas and opportunities, and you definitely have something coming in for you that's new. Now this could be a movement, this could be a home movement, a location, okay, business, travel. You do have the Six of Swords, okay, so some of you could be starting something new towards travel. So the Three of Swords, And with the King of Cups underlying it. Some of you could be very much worried and concerned over this King of Cups person. This King of Cups person could be creating, could be making you feel bound in some way. Okay. This King of Cups person could be a person that's offering something new, and you're worried about it and you're not quite sure because you've got so many options to choose from. I do see some of you are, if you are going through something that's difficult and challenging right now, you are coming out of that. You are moving forward, okay? And I don't really see that there's been many decisions that needed to be made. I feel like maybe some of you may have already made a decision, okay? Which is what's putting you in this frame of mind. And I think it could be over a Three of Swords situation. I let's say there's 3 people involved, but there's not many court cards here, so you know, it could just be potentially over a situation that you've got yourself into, or over another individual, okay? Or this could just be someone surrounding you that you're experiencing this, or you know someone around you that's experiencing this. Well, some of you are waiting it out. There's just no action. It's like, I see what you guys want to do. You're just not taking action with that, okay? I'm just going to pull another outcome card. Something's keeping you confined in some way, or restricting you in some way. But I feel like it's very much yourself, because you have the Seven of Cups here. Okay. It's asking you to pick a cup. There's a cup there that's on its own. It's not that this person's not looking at. It's asking you to select a cup. If you want to move forward and you want to move past this hurt and this pain and start something new, you know, and create something new and get yourself stuck up off of this tree, you need to pick a cup. Okay? You need to say there is decisions then, but you need to decide what it is that you want. Okay, well, Capricorn, we've got your card here. This is what's just come out. The Devil. The Devil and the Hangman. Okay, talks about restrictions, addictions, obsessions, compulsions, being bound. Okay, all these cards are very much being bound. Now, when the Devil comes out, it symbolises the releasing of something, okay? And these are male and energy, female and male energies and things like that. And a lot of the time the Devil, you know, it can speak to being confined and restricted, but within monetary terms, if that makes sense. So, for example, by saying, oh, okay, we don't have enough money, that's a restriction. Keeps you confined. You have an addiction, okay? Not being able to break out of that, not being able to break free, or maybe, you know, this is causing some stress and anxiety. Maybe some of you are experiencing some kind of addictions in some way or another. But see this card as releasing something, okay? Whether it's a part of yourself, whether it's a job, whether it's a person. This card talks about releasing something to be able to move forward, okay? Whatever this is causing you pain and heartache. Whatever this is, okay? It's keeping you like this. You're not moving anywhere. You're not moving anywhere. You're just going to keep doing this, okay? This is what the devil does. Keeps you like this. You want a new beginning. You want to start something new. Got lots of creatives. You need to pick a cup. You need to pick a cup. Okay? Move forward. Okay, Capricorn. I'm sorry it wasn't the lightest reading. I can only say what I see with the cards that come out. If you'd like to leave me any comments and feedback, I would very much appreciate it. And I hope you have a fantastic March. And I will see you again for April readings. Thank you very much. Thank you. Goodbye.